Hey Moral Gamers, we're back. Today we're taking a look at Tekken Revolution for PlayStation 3. This is a free-to-play title. So how's this one going to stack up? We're going to find out. So I'm going to assume some of you out there have played Tekken and some of you have no clue what it is. Tekken is a fighting game, and this is actually the PlayStation fighting game. This game has been around for the PlayStation 1 ever since the beginning. In fact, it was Namco's big break into the arena. It was the game that was supposed to kill Virtua Fighter, and for the most part did a good job of overshadowing it. But now we're looking at Tekken Revolution, which is the latest in the series, as of at least June 12, 2013, that is. And this is a free-to-play title, which that's going to pose a little bit of issues that we'll discuss in a moment. What's working with Tekken is that, again, it's free-to-play. First up, you download the game free. You get it installed, free, you boot it up, free, and you get free access to the arcade and free access to online play. Sounds pretty cool, huh? Well, there's kind of limitations to that. The way Namco is monetizing this thing is that you get 5 play tokens to play against other players online and 2 play tokens to play through the arcade mode. So you basically have to burn through those, and once you do, you either use premium currency, which is accumulated by leveling up, or you use real-world money to buy additional playtime. So they do have somewhat of a marketing strategy, a lot like those Facebook games or fish games that you see all the time. So when you first start playing Tekken Revolution, you start out with a handful of characters. There's about 6-7 characters that you can choose from. And as you keep playing, the game really encourages you to keep playing, you'll unlock additional characters, especially if you play against harder opponents in the online mode. Sounds like fun, huh? Well, the characters you start out with are basically your staples. I mean, you got, Asuka, you have Martial Law, Kazuya. It's not really characters I tend to play in Tekken. I'm looking at, I'm like, okay, where's Julie Chang? Where's Nina? Where's, and there are other characters I can put in there. And as you unlock characters, it's based on Namco's choice. It's not based on your choice, which makes it kind of hard to tailor the game around the way you would want to play, especially if you're a Tekken veteran. So, kind of disappointing there. Another disappointment with the game is the AI, because when you're playing arcade mode, the AI is stupid. It is downright dumb and relies on power attacks to beat you. If you're like me and you've played a few Tekken games, I'm fairly new, but I've played a few Tekken games in my history, I can blast through arcade mode in under 10 minutes. So for my play coins, I basically at a tops 20 minutes of play in the arcade, and then I basically have to wait an hour for it to recharge before I get more play coins. Namco could have done something to make arcade a little bit more challenging, or thrown in a practice mode or something that allows players to really get a handle on the game. The thing that also frustrates me a little bit is that there's no practice mode, so if you are brand new to Tekken, you have no way of actually figuring out the who's who in the game. It's just thrown to the wolves. There you go, guys. Have fun. Not the best thing. In fact, a lot of fighting games, I have a hard time right now finding the last fighting game that didn't have some sort of tutorial or practice mode. I'd really have to stretch to figure that out. I think it would have been probably Tao Feng back in 2003, so it's been quite a while. The real attraction here, though, is playing online. And online play, it is what it is. You're going to go up against people around the world. Yeah, nothing new there. The thing is, though, is while you're waiting to connect, instead of just sitting you in a lobby, sitting there, loading, what they actually do is they let you practice. Just do some, dummy shadow boxing against a random AI character. Now, there's no way you can lose there, but it's just kind of something better to do than sitting there staring at a blank loading screen. Loading. Yeah, good on you, Namco. Awesome. But now, of course, the question is if this is the right game for you. And if you're a Tekken fan, hey, Tekken is a great fighting game. This one feels like it's been slowed down, which I'm kind of having some trouble with. But Tekken has been a solid fighting game since the mid-1990s. So I really can't fault the game there. The place I would fault it, though, again, is if you choose to play arcade, the AI is really stupid. It hasn't put forth much of a challenge at all. In addition to that, I don't I personally don't like the free to play system, especially since for me, you know, when I'm really rocking a fighting game, I just want to play it through, burn some time. I don't want to have to stop, wait for my play coins to recharge, and then go again, or have to continuously pay to play this game. I mean, I don't find much value in that. It seems like it's a good way to, you know, sap money out of people, but not necessarily something I would do. So, recommendation, hey, download it, give it a shot. It's free to play, and if you can stand the monetary system they're using right now, well, great. If you can't, you may want to roll back to Tekken 6 or one of the standard Tekken games. Morally speaking, this is fighting. It's a fighting game, so if you have issues with martial arts violence, you're obviously going to want to stay away from this one. Fighting's pretty clean. It's not like Mortal Kombat with fatalities or anything else. It's just straightforward martial arts combat. Now, they did add Kazuya in there. Can transform into a demon, and so you do have some demonology in there, including Ogre as well, by the way. So if you have issues with that, that's another something you may want to steer away from this game for.
You win. Game over.